Hi, my name is Mona. I have two children enrolled at Sri KDU International School, Klang. Irel is 10 and Imran is 7. We chose Sri KDU International School, Klang because it was nearer to us, the distance. We also love the curriculum and we like the idea that it's the first Microsoft digital school in Malaysia. We think that digital is the future of everything, actually. So we want our children to be hands-on, smack in the middle of it. The boys spend about 6 hours a day on digital learning using their devices because they have been given a school timetable, trying to stick as close as possible to the regular routine timetable in school. And I think that's fantastic. You know, they put on their uniforms, they come in for registration at 8:45, they start classes at 9 and they finish at 3 for Imran and 4 for Irel. So average is about 6 hours or so, plus homework time. They actually get enough time in between classes, during class time or lunchtime, to actually finish the homework. Pretty stress-free, actually, I must say. KDU International School, Klang, has delivered or is delivering digital learning very well, much better than I expected. So initially, there were little hiccups on our part, you know, getting the kids down on time, getting them ready, setting up the devices. But after a few days, when we got the ball rolling, they're doing it themselves actually. And they are very excited to participate. Even classes like PE, they get sweaty doing it online. So personally, if you ask me, I think that the teachers engage very well with the children. The live lessons are carried out really well. So adapting to digital learning, transitioning from physical classes to digital learning wasn't really that hard. It's just a matter of the fact that they're not in physical class and now they're talking to the teacher via device. They've done really well. Attention span, well, you know, they are at home, so there's bound to be distractions here, there, and everywhere. However, it has improved. It has improved tremendously because I think they're just getting to be a little bit more competitive now. They see their peers and they're just joining in. So attention span has improved very much. Right now, for digital learning, I do not need to supervise my children. They know what to do. The teachers explain very well at the start of the week. They know exactly what to do most of the time, but very minimal supervision on my part as a parent. I do help them sometimes with their weekend homework, it's called, I think home learning, because sometimes that requires the usage of things like glue gun or sewing kit. Yeah, so yes, I do help them, as I suppose the teachers would too in school, same thing. But they get the idea, they know what to do because the teachers would have explained it to them. So they in turn will explain it to us, to me and my husband, and then we just help them get it going. Do my kids enjoy digital learning? Yeah, most of the time. They prefer to be in school, to hang out with their friends. But I do find that their homework is done well, which means that they're getting an education out of it at the end of the day. You know what's best right now for digital learning? The fact that they actually can hang out with their friends virtually and have lunch with their friends. That's what excites them. And I think that's a great idea that the school has come up with. It's a fantastic idea. So the kids, you know, get their lunches, sit down, hang out with their friends, and the teachers supervising, so they can just chat and catch up. That's really important for the kids' psyche point because they just haven't been to school for weeks. Challenges during online, just the internet. The teachers are on hand to answer the kids' questions, are on hand for the parents to get in touch with them, either via email or via Teams. They have class time, which is really important, and I'm really glad that Sri KDU has something called class time. That's like about 50 minutes or so of no lesson time where children can actually get back to the teachers, or the teachers can call the kids and ask them if they had problems throughout the day. So they ruffle out, put up everything and maybe just do a one-on-one teaching for the kids, that's really good, because certain methods of teaching, like for example maths, parents can't actually, or we're not encouraged to teach differently from how the teachers teach them. We can guide them, but we can't really teach them. So I do like that those challenges overcome by the teachers in school. The other challenge that I think we have, if digital learning were to continue and MCO is going to continue, is the fact that we can't get as much resources as we want to do projects. Stationery shops are closed, bookshops are closed. So sometimes there are we just make do with what we have, recycled items. Sometimes we need things like glue gun or glitter. We can't. But I think teachers do understand that as well. So we just make do with whatever we have at home. What do I think is the effectiveness of online learning? I think it is very effective. 3KDU does it very well. We are very pleased with the outcome so far. I think it's very effective because when I've done the revision the past couple of weeks, I do find that both the boys seem to quite switched on, and they do seem to remember what the teacher has taught them for most of the lessons. Anyway, there was a couple, I suppose, we can give and take, but for most of the lessons, I think that they're there. So we're very happy with the way it's being delivered. My advice to new parents facing online learning and CMCO coming on is just breathe and relax. I do understand that it's not the ideal situation. However, there is nothing else that we can do at the moment. We are not in control of the situation. We have to make sure that we keep the curve flat. We have to make sure that every one of us plays a part in ensuring that our children will eventually get back to school. If not this year, hopefully next year. I think that covers it all. You did want to ask me that if I would actually promote digital learning moving forward. No way. The kids need a reprieve. They can't be stuck at home 24/7 with their parents, Kids need a social balance. Kids need to be with their peers. Kids need to be with teachers. Kids need routine. They need to be a part of, the big old school campus thing. And 3KDU International School Klang has got a beautiful campus. It would be a waste to not make use of the campus and all its facilities. So, would I recommend it? No. Kids need to be out and about. Parents need to be out and about too. However, as in hindsight, digital learning has been a fantastic experience. It is an experience. What would be a great challenge next week when we have our exams would be to ensure that there is minimal interruption. It's going to be difficult because we are at home. There will be some kind of interruption. It's not an ideal setting to actually have an exam, but that's the first for everything. So we will try that out. Okay.